Okay. So yesterday what we discussed? We discussed
Thanks and OPM.
and organization payment method and what is meant by third parties. All these things that we discussed, right? So now today we are discussing how to configure those which one third parties in the system. Okay. So now let me share my screen. Hope I've shared my screen. No? Okay. Let me share. See, once you come over here, okay, under my group or my client group, see, there is an option called third parties. Okay. So first you have to create third party. Yesterday I explained, right? Why we use third parties. Okay. First you have to configure, you have to create the third parties. Now, once you created the third parties, you have to go with the third party payment methods. Okay, let me explain. Yesterday itself I explained these two things theoretically. Now I'm configuring the both of them. Yesterday I explained like person level and organization level also we can create. Correct. Now I'm creating person level. My intention is to pay some of the amount of an employee to other employees account. Correct. Now, see, this one I'm not created, sir. This is automatically created. Have you seen over here? Am I created this one? Registered ID? No, it will automatically generate it. Okay. To whom that you want to give the amount? Mr. Uh, you can give anyone name, right? Anyone name, like uh, which name that you want to give? Any name like something Supriya. Okay. These names and all not required. Once I'm just trying to submit this one. What it will happen? See, your changes were submitted. The third party, okay, does not have any associated payment method. Okay. Do you want to create a payment method right now? So what does it mean? This is a third party. Raghu, you are created third party. The third party is okay, but there is no payment method. Which payment method that you want to use for this third party? Okay, I am using for this legislative, just click on yes. Okay, now see, this is the third party, right? Okay, this is a third party. From which payment method that you want to use under this legislation, under this LDG? Okay, what are the payment methods that we are created? These all are the payment methods that we have. Okay, this one yesterday I created. Am I right or not? This one yesterday I created. Okay, direct deposit. Mostly we will keep direct deposit, sir. I will explain why we should keep direct deposit. Okay, now next one. Next thing, Raghu, that is okay. From which account that you want to, from which person salary that you want to give this amount. See, over here, from which bank account? I'm choosing one bank account over here. Anything, account number, and routing number will give the routing number. Which one is the routing number, sir? Any routing number? Okay. Just choose that one. Save and close. Account type. You can keep savings account it is. Just to click on save and close. Now I will let me create this one also. From which I'm choosing. Okay. See, now I will explain it to you what I have done over here. Okay. What's the configuration that I made up over here? See, this is the third party, Supriya. This is a person type. From which organization payment method you are using as a third party payment method? From this payment means from this organization payment means this organization payment method consists bank details only, right? Hello. From this bank account, this organization bank account, I supposed to pay from this person's salary. From this person's salary, I'm going to pay to this person. From this person's salary, I'm going to pay for this person in this bank account. Okay, you may get the doubt, Raghu. That turned all are okay, Raghu. But you said there will be, you said yesterday, my intention is over here. I will explain simply. Now I configured these persons, okay, this person's account, you have to pay to this person account. That bank details also we define. From which organization payment, that is also we are defined over here. But Raghu, yesterday you told this one and all, okay, Raghu. Organization payment method, we are defined one of chooser. There is a third party. Which organization payment method we had attached? This one is, we will call it as third party payment method. We are from this account, we supposed to pay 100% salary to this account, but we are paying this person's account some of the percentage. Everything is okay, Raghu. Everything is understood. But where we are defining this 10%, I want to collect 10% amount from this amount, from this salary. I want to pay it over here. How can I calculate that once? We have a concept called involuntary deductions. Okay. We have a concept called involuntary deductions. Over there is an element. In that element, we have to configure all these things. How many of you understood? Any doubt? This percentage we will discuss in elements. This is one of the deductions, sir. These deductions will be handled in involuntary deductions. Okay. How many of you understood this one? Anyone? Any doubt? Any doubt? Shiva, you there? Akhil?
No, sir.
Gagan?
Yeah, I'm there, sir.
Yeah, Shiva. Hope you understood. Hello.
Yes, Raghu, no problem.
Sorry, Shiva, you are speaking something. Hello.
No, sir, I'm not speaking anything. I understood like what you were saying, creating a third party,
Yes, yes.
and once
So,
after creating
Rag-
that,
and yeah, one
we
more
have
point. One more point. Client is asking, Raghu, I don't want all these third parties, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to increase this complexity in the system. This third parties, that those things and all very difficult to maintain. I don't want these things, Raghu. Just give me any simple solution. Just give me any simple solution. For that, we have a concept. We have a concept like Suppose example, you can do in this way, sir. Personal payment methods are there. Okay, I will explain in the end user perspective. I will explain those things. Suppose example, come here. Let me see. Here, personal payment methods are there. Click on that one. It is navigating to the Redwood page. This is called Redwood page. Let me see. Okay. Click on any one person. Click on any one person. Nothing is there. We are not able to see the editor. Okay. Add button is there. Okay. Maybe Redwood is not working, seems. These pages are not working, it seems. Well, that's Let me see in the responsive viewing how it feels. See, over here, we have a concept called personal payment method. Okay, we have a concept called personal payment method. There we can define. Okay, why it is not coming? Something access issue or something. Let me see. Banks are not there. Maybe for this person that is not there. Maybe organization payment methods are not defined for this employee. That's the reason it is not coming. For this legislation, it is not defined. So what I am trying to explain over here is just try to listen. We have a personal payment methods, right? Over there, from this account, from this organization payment method, we are paying amount to the employee salary, employee bank account. Am I right or not? Listen very cool, very carefully. Hello. Don't get confused. Hope what I'm trying to explain, just listen that one. From organization payment method, employee personal payment method will be there. See, this organization payment method in the sense TCS. Okay, underscore any bank. This is personal payment method, your bank account. This is employee bank account. Okay, we have a flexible. You in third parties, what you will do? You will define some third parties and involuntary deductions that you will mention 25% or something and all over there. You can mention over there. Okay, but Raghu, I don't want all those things. Raghu, I directly want to pay 25% of employee salary. Then in the personal payment method, you can add two accounts. One account is employees, another account is Supriya. Over here, you can define the percentage 75%. Here you can define
25%.
how many of you got this one?
I got it.
Shiva, Srinu,
Yes, I got it, Raghu.
Yeah, I
Got
got
it?
it, sir.
Okay, so try to take one employee over here. I'm not getting the organization payment method. That's the reason it is not allowing you. Okay, so try to take one employee for which employee like Saudi, UK or something, Arab countries that we have already implemented the payroll for this instance. So try to add those things in that way. Okay, now coming to that is okay, Raghu. Hope you understood this organization payment method, third party payment methods, how you do and everything and all. Okay. Now, next concept is very core concept, sir. Next concept that is payroll definition. Payroll definition. Okay. Let me go to the payroll definition. What is mean by payroll definition, sir? Actually, payroll definition in the sense simply out every employee will get monthly or else weekly payments or else bi-weekly payments. Have you heard this one? Every month
Yes, yes.
31st you are getting the salary, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
That is
Yes,
month.
Anna.
In some organizations like UK and USA, there
US.
will be weekly.
Weekly payments.
Okay. In
Yeah.
some countries in the sense it purely depends upon the organization to organization. Most Asian countries, 90% of Asian countries will go with monthly. Okay. Mostly USA. Now USA
US
is
and
also
UK.
not going with the weekly, they are going with bi-weekly. Means one after 1 week. This week they won't get the salary, for next week they will get. Means every month by 16th they will run the payroll and 31st they will run the payroll. Got it? Weekly. And some of the countries in the UK, they will run the lunar month also, sir. Lunar month in the sense every 28 days. This is very critical payroll. Every 28 days, the payroll will run. Okay. Now, some bi-monthly will be there every 2 months. Okay. So mostly used payroll is monthly or bi-weekly. Now, let me go here. Click on search. Okay. Click on search. Payroll definitions. Okay. Just click on plus. Legislative. See, whatever the legislative I'm using, just click on continue. See, this payroll definition will be available under this legislation only. What all are the legal entities attached to this legislation? Under this legislation, for those legal entities only, this one will be available. Now, see, everything is okay, but over here, see, consolidation group is there. See, consolidation group is there. See, we have to, prior to this payroll definition, we should know what is meant by consolidation group. Okay, let me click on this. Okay. Consolidation groups. Click on this consolidation group. See, why we supposed to create consolidation group? Why we supposed to create consolidation group? Let me show it to you, existing one. Then you will understand what is meant by consolidation. Okay. See, okay, nothing is there. Nothing in this there. We cannot edit this one. Just let me add this one, create this one. Okay. Consolidation group in the sense we will create a consolidation group only under one. It is restricted to one. Which one? Legislative. Under Saudi, okay, under Saudi legislation, under Saudi legislative data group, I am creating one consolidation group that is monthly consolidation, like that I am creating. Okay, monthly consolidation like that I am creating. And just Control C. I will explain what is meant by month. This one. Monthly like that I'm creating. Just click on submit. Now you are asking what is meant by monthly consolidation. I will give you one story. LDG is there. Under this LDG, we have 4 legal entities. Okay. Under each legal entity, suppose example, under each legal entity, what we can say, under each legal entity, we supposed to have each legal entity, we should have different payroll definition. Okay, correct. So minimum one day payroll definition should have. Okay, but my organization requirement is each payroll, okay, each legal entity, we supposed to have 2 payroll definitions. 2 payroll definitions. One is monthly and next one is weekly. Okay. One is, then how many payroll definitions that we will have for under this LDG? One LDG, how many payroll definitions that we will have? Totally 8, right? Now what I am doing, when I am creating monthly payroll definition, I am using this one. Which one? This one as a consolidation group. Okay. When I am using weekly consolidation, I'm using weekly consolidation. So what is the use, Raghu? What is the use? So actually, when we are running the payroll, process, okay, this consolidation group is mandatory in order to bring payroll definition and associated information related to payroll definition. That is the first part. Okay, listen carefully. Consolidation group is mandatory when we are creating which one? This one. When we are creating a payroll definition, consolidation group is mandatory, which is only for the payroll process purpose and payroll reports purpose, nothing else. But when we are choosing this consolidation group, which is available, which is available when we are running the payroll process. This consolidation group is available when we are running the payroll process. When we are choosing that one, all those things, information will be captured. And one more plus point is we can pull the report. Based upon the consolidation group. How many of you are understood? If in interview,
I understanding.
Okay, if anybody's are asking why the consolidation group is required, it is only for the reporting purpose and in order
payroll process.
In the payroll process that we supposed to mention this consolidation group, then it will bring the all the information associated with that consolidation group.
Consolidation groups.
Hope you understood.
Yeah, I got it now. Yeah.
So now coming to any doubts, Sinu, Jagan?
No.
No, Raghu.
Akhil, you following Upsu? You there?
Yeah, Raghu. Hold on.
Let me share. Okay. See. Now, name I am giving. Name, anything you can give. Monthly and reporting name. Now, this is the consolidation group that we have created, right? Just now,
Monthly consolidation, yeah.
just choose that one. Period time. See, bi-weekly.
Monthly calendar. Monthly calendar.
Raghu, you told like bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, weekly, all these options you will get like that you told now. It will be
Ah,
changed from the LDG to LDG. Can I run the weekly payroll for the SA Saudi legislation? No.
no,
Arkel is
monthly,
provided only these two options, monthly or bi-weekly.
bi-weekly.
Okay, I'm
You
choosing
have to select only monthly. Yeah.
monthly or else anything you can choose, any one of those. Okay, now
అంటే మనం మంత్లీ కన్సల్టేషన్ ఇచ్చినాం కాబట్టి మంత్లీ క్యాలెండర్ ఇవ్వాలి అంతే కదా.
that's it. That's it. No, no.
బై వీక్లీ ఇస్తే మనం వీక్లీ తీసుకోవాలి.
See. Here you are given monthly. That's the reason that consolidation group I created monthly. Okay.
ఓకే.
Ledger, no need to discuss. Ledger information, they will use that one. Okay. Now, allow negative payments. What does it mean? Allow negative payments. Allow negative payments in the sense. See, first of all, why we use this? Why we use this payroll definition? Why we use this payroll definition? We use this payroll definition. We will attach it to the employee. We will attach it to the employee. Okay. Once we attach it to the employee, it will showcase you, it will show you monthly or weekly that we are going to run the payroll. Okay, that's it. Now, when I am attached this one to the employee, it will ask. Okay, suppose example, there is a scenario. Every month employee should be deducted like some amount like 1,000. Okay, every month employee should be deducted. Employee should deducted 1,000 amount. But employee salary is like, suppose example, employee salary is 10K. From the 10K, this amount should be deducted. Okay. Unfortunately, something is happened, like he is unable to work for this month. He is not worked fully. Only 3 days only that he worked. For 3 days that he will get the salary 100 only. Or else how much he will get, sir? Suppose example, 10,000 in the sense for every 3 days, how much he will get? Like, how much he will get, sir? 10,000 by 30.
Like 300. Oh, sorry. Oh, 300.
333.
Okay, nearly he's getting. Okay, so he's getting for 3 days 1,000 only. Okay, but consider he's every month we supposed to deduct 2,000 amount. Okay, 2,000 amount we supposed to deduct. In this scenario, how the system should behave? Okay, shall I deduct total 1,000 amount, and then after next 1,000 should be deducted in the next month? Allow.
No,
Or else you are,
no.
if you want this month he is getting salary 1,000. Okay, we want to deduct every month actually we have to deduct 2000. So how the system should behave? There is a 2000 amount is not there. That's why no deduction will happen. Or else, per how much of amount is there? Nearly 1000 amount is there na, in this account, his salary. Then this month we will deduct 1000. Okay, next month we will deduct 1000. In June we will deduct this much. July we will deduct this much. If this is your requirement, negative payments should be allowed. Then you have to keep it as allow negative payments. Got it? How many of you have got it? If I am not choosing that one, whenever employee salary is having 2000, then only this deduction will be happens. It's a loss to the organization, right? Hope you got the point. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes,
Sir, can you
sir.
please repeat once again? Allow these negative payments.
Uh,
Can you please
And
repeat once again this allow native payment?
allow negative payments in the sense, suppose example, employee is getting next month, employee is getting only 1000 salary only. Okay. So if you want, but you have to deduct 2000 amount as per the deductions happening on that payment to that employee. You understood this scenario? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is
So
the scenario. Every
employees,
month we supposed to deduct 2000. But this month employee is getting salary only for the 1000. Only 1000 salary only is getting. Why? Because he worked for the 3 days only. But how the system should behave? You should deduct 1000 and next month 1000. If this is the scenario, you have to choose this allow negative payment. If the scenario is you don't want to deduct this month, whenever he is getting 2000, then only you want to deduct. Then you no need to go with the negative, allow negative payment. Any doubt or concern, Shiva?
nothing, sir.
You can ask, no problem.
No.
Huh?
Yes, sir. If I have doubt means definitely I
I
will
mean,
ask.
you know this one in different way.
No, 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 sir. Actually, I have little bit doubt on that allow native payment. So that is the reason I asked you, sir.
Super, super. Okay. So now actually this is the only purpose that we will use this allow negative payments. Okay. So this is the best example. Okay. Now coming to see over here, valid payment methods. Okay. Come here. We have these all are the payment methods, right? See, just to choose. One second. Once again. See, I have to explain two things over here. Okay. What are the two things, Raghu, that you want to explain? Default payment method as well as organization payment. What is this default payment method and what is meant by organization payment method? So organization payment method in the sense from which account that you want to do the payment. Default payment method in the sense to which account that you are going to pay. To which account that you are going to pay. Do the payment. Am I right or not? See, it's a what I can say, blindly you have to keep check is the default payment method, and next one is direct deposit. Do we have the direct deposit over here? Check is there. Let me search. Just to give you blank search. Maybe direct payment method is not given. We just to choose direct payment method. Or else if you are not getting over here, just to choose another thing like which one? USA. Okay, see, you can observe over here also, you are getting so many things. Okay. Now, check payment over here. See, direct deposit payment. See, 100%, not 100%, sir, 200% that you have to keep default payment method to which account that you are going to do the payment, from which account that you are going to pay, from which account to which account. Means this is organization payment method. This is implies payment. Okay. What is mean by these things, Raghu? Why you are keeping over here check payment method as default? Why are you keeping over here direct deposit? Okay. Means suppose example, let me give you a example. Okay. As I shown na, personal payment method. There is a concept called personal payment method. Have you seen? I'm not even able to add the personal payment method to some of the employees. If that is the scenario, if you are not able to add, or else for new employees, there is no account, right? For new employees, there is not even they have any account. Two scenarios. If there is a issue to add personal payment method, or else there is no account.
Per employee. Add to anything.
Why? Because he is newly joined. We are not even created the, he didn't got any account actually. He is not submitted any account. In that scenario, I don't want this payroll should be stopped for that employee. For that one, what I am doing, I want to do the check payments by giving direct deposit of check. What I am doing, sir? From direct deposit, I'm taking, okay, from the direct deposit, I'm doing as a check. Raghu, you may ask the question, if I'm choosing remaining options like EFT, RLs, international transfers, those things, if I'm choosing, what happens, Raghu? What happens? What happens since? What happens in the sense? Payroll will run, sir. Payroll will run, but we cannot do the bank file. We cannot get the bank file. Okay. See, if I'm keeping over there like that, okay, what happens? These employees won't be failed in the payroll run, though they don't have personal payment. What you understood? See, if payroll, see this, sir. In order to do the payment, that employee should have the personal payment method, mean bank attached. This personal payment method bank attached is not there. Still, I don't want to miss him. I don't want to miss this employee in the payroll run. In that scenario, if that is the scenario, keep it as a check by doing the direct deposit. Got it? This is very, very important. And Raghu, I got your concern and I got your question also. Where these things will be got errored out if I'm not choosing these two options. If I'm not choosing these two options, I'm choosing like EFT, RLs, EFT transfer and international transfer, and those things I'm using over there. Where it will get errored out. Okay, we have a process pre-payroll, payroll and post payroll processes are there. Over there, EFT process will be there. EFT related processes are there. There, this employee will get effective. Got it? I think so. Hello. Got it?
Yeah, no.
Shiva, Akhil, Jagan.
Yes, sir.
Renu. Okay. Now, just first period end date over here, I'm choosing 36/2025. See, this payroll details like will come based upon the end date. Just click on next. Click on next. See, you can ask how many pay period that you want to create. You can mention, sir, only 10 years that you can mention. Beyond 10 years, you cannot mention. 12 like that and all, you cannot mention. Raghu, why Raghu? Can I use only for the 10 years this payroll periods? No. Beyond 10 years also that you can use, but initially Oracle will support for the 10 years. Here you can keep only 10 years. Once you created this one, again you can come and you can increase the 10 years to 20 years. Or else 50 years also you can increase. First, initially you can create only for the 10 years. Okay. Now, I'm going with the fixed one. After I'm mentioning 10 years. By mentioning 10 years, what happens? I will show it to you in the next. Whatever the data that we are collecting over here, based upon that, you will get the pay periods. Okay, I will show it to you. See, over here, whatever the things that I am explaining over here, everything is an interview question. In the payroll definition, what we are discussing, everything is a interview question only. Come here, cut each and every option that we will see. Cutoff date. What is meant by cutoff date? You can just keep the cursor over here. There you can see. Okay. See. Cutoff date in the sense, last date on which payroll information can be entered for the pay period. Means, suppose example, I'm employee details and changing. Employee details and changing from, like in the assignment details, I'm keeping housing allowance is not allowed. If I am keeping that information, okay, if I'm keeping that information, suppose example, cutoff date I'm choosing over here 25th. Now what happens? Housing allowance details I'm keeping over there, yes. Earlier till 25th it is no. By 26th date effective, I kept it as yes. Does that changes should be considered in this payroll run? If I'm keeping 25th over here, the changes are happened on this system will not be considered after 25th. Got it, my point?
Yes, sir, no.
Hello. Hope you got it. When we are running the payroll, if I am choosing the date as 25th, then after 26, what all are the changes are happened related to that person record? Maybe payroll relationship, calculation card, anything elements, anything changes are happening. It will not be considered. Now, coming to date earned. Date used to identify the element entries to be included in the payroll run. Means we have the concept called elements. We have a concept called elements. These all are the, we can call it a simple term, building blocks of salary. Suppose example, you have the salary, the element will be basic salary. Okay, basic salary. This is defined 1 by till which date that it is defined? 30th date. Okay. And suppose example, this one is defined what I can say, till 30th date, it is defined. There you go. Okay, so or else like in what I can say, sir, 1 by 29 by 2024, 2025 to first month, 30th date, okay, 2020. What I am doing, over there one element is there, it is only there for this month. Till 30th date, this element is there. Is there or not? Hello? See, it will consider only the elements attached till, see, attached till this 30th date. Till that date only, whatever the elements are attached, those elements only consider. Got it or didn't got it?
Yeah,
So
no.
those things only
Got it.
considered to be earned, employee earned. If any element is completed, if any element is completed by 25th of that month, okay, date, does it considered or not considered? It is also considered. Okay, if
Yeah.
any element is kept, if I'm earning date, if I'm keeping 26, but one element is started 29th and ended at 30, does it comes under this earning, sir? No. How many of you got it? Employee is earning in the element entries from 1/9/2025 to 1/30/2025. If I'm keeping over here, 25th is the cutoff date of end. Till 25th date, what all are the elements are there? Those elements only should be considered. Then we have to choose over here 25th only. Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay. So now
Yep.
payroll run date. Payroll run date. On which date that you want to run the payroll? This is 30th date. Nothing functionally, nothing will be there to discuss. Now, date of paid. This one will be till which date that we are paying? 30th date. Now,
30
you
days.
have to, these three things, nothing will be there. You have to consider payslip availability. This is one of the very important. See, requirement will come. Raghu, I will do the payment. Okay. I will run the payroll and I will do the payment every month 30. Don't consider, system will not consider month and year. Here it means whatever the month that you are choosing. This is called as sample month. This is by taking the 30th day of this month, it doesn't mean like it means like
June.
it doesn't mean like every month it will go for the 30th date. It won't go for the 31st date. No, not like that. Every month it will go for the last date of every calendar month. Got it? Hello?
Yes, 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 or no.
We are considering only the month over here. Now, coming to payslip availability date. Whenever you are running the payroll on 30th date, my organization is telling me, like Raghu, this payslip should be available after 3 days or 4 days. Now, you have to keep it as 4. Then what happens? Every month, 4th date only, employee can see his pay slips. Employee can see his pay slip every month. We have a process called generate pay slip process. Once you are doing that one, the pay slips will be available under the about me. Okay. Now you have to choose that. You can even choose 6th date also, means, or else you can even choose 5th date. Every month 5th date only, even you are running the which one? Generate pay slip. The employee can see only by 5th date only. How many of you got this one? Planned submission date. Submission date that we will do 30th. only. Here you have to understand functional changes, cutoff date, date, and payslip availability. Hope you understood these three.
This is fixed values for payslips generated, right, Raghu?
Not like that. If you are choosing, if your requirement is to get the payslips available by 5th date only, then you can choose. If your requirement is on the same date that it is available, you can choose this one also. Okay.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
called as fixed rate. How many of you are understood? Any doubts or concerns?
Yeah, I got it.
Srinu, Jagan, Shiva.
Yeah, I got it, Raghu.
Ah,
Sure,
yes,
got it?
got it.